Crowd set for baseball now on the show as you get a look at Yankee Stadium here in the Bronx. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Yankees. Hi again, everybody. It's finally here. Welcome to our special opening day edition of Baseball on the Show. I'm joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, as we get set to get things going, it's the pitching that has to be considered one of the strong points on this ball club.
Yeah, and pitching is going to be important for these guys, no question about it. They're only going to go as far as this group right here is going to take them. And to me, it looks like a staff that's capable of getting the job done.
The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci. More from the guys as this one goes along, but first, let's bring in a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Toronto Blue Jays, as their order here this afternoon will look like this. And a look now at the defensive alignment for the Yankees behind him. Out of the third base dugout now is Jose Reyes, and we are ready for baseball from the Bronx.
Shortstop, Jose Reyes.
And the first pitch of the ball game is taken for a called strike one, and a new season of baseball is underway.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike one. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Now the pitch. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Temperature pretty seasonable for this time of year, 55 degrees at game time. Here comes the 1-2. And this is taken for a called third strike as the leadoff man is set down to open up the ball game.
Let's check the grip on that last split-fingered pitch. You can see how wide his fingers get across the top of the baseball, and that's what gives it the backspin needed to be effective.
Russell Martin now. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball here, 0-1. The 0-1 home to Martin. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Ready now on 1-1. And this pitch is taken by Martin as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Close pitch. Maybe just off the plate, but if it wasn't by more than half an inch or so.
Out of play. One out, nobody on. 2-2. Fouled back. Ready with another 2-2. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
Yeah, make it back-to-back strikeouts here to start the inning. So much for the top of the lineup setting the table.
Jose Bautista will have his first opportunity now as it comes with the bases empty here in the top of the first. First pitch on the way. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And you figure to see that change up more and more as this day progresses.
And the first time through the lineup, you want these guys to know that you've got this pitch in your arsenal. Sometimes pitchers want to hold on to pitches and not show everything right away, but here You want these guys to be thinking. I know he's got that changeup, so I'd better not sit on the fastball too often.
Here it comes. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he will get there with the game's first hit, a 2-out double.
Yeah, and he was maybe just a pitch away from a spotless top half of the first inning. And now he's going to have some work to do with a runner on second now here following that 2-out double.
Edwin Encarnacion now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
All of a sudden, you got to be careful now with the cleanup guy up there with a runner in scoring position. He could be in danger of giving up that first run after all.
And this one's too far inside, ball 2. Looks like he's not going to see anything here.
Yeah, I don't think so either. They gave him 2 shots to see if he'd go out of the zone to try to chase. And after that, I'm thinking they should just put him on.
2-0 on the way. Right field. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Bottom of the first, straight ahead. We are scoreless on the show. Starting lineup for the Yankees looks like this. Behind him defensively, the Blue Jays take the field like so. Here comes Brett Gardner now as he'll lead things off in the home first.
Leading off for the Yankees, number 11, left fielder, Brett Gardner.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
And one thing to keep an eye on as this game goes along, first pitch strikes. The more this guy can work from ahead, the better off he's going to be.
And the pitch. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
You don't want guys to get too comfortable up there, so that's a good idea to run something in tight.
1-1 on the way. Good swing there by Gardner as he hooks this one foul down into the seats in right. Here comes a 1-2. Pitch in the dirt, swung on and missed for strike 3 as they'll need to throw to first here. Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1. Well, you just saw the good slider for the punch out there, but let's call up the scouting report to give you a look at what else he features. So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that'll bring in the dangerous switch hitter Chase Headley. Now here's the first pitch. Too low, 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground to short. Right there is Reyes. On to first, and Headley's retired here, 2 away.
Batting third, center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury.
Jacoby Ellsbury will get his first cuts now, and he'll do so with the bases empty and 2 away here in the first. First pitch coming. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. We played an inning. No score. Josh Donaldson will lead things off here, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second. Now here's the first pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
Yeah, it's so easy to get caught reaching on that pitch. We've seen a few of his teammates do it already. That's a great job to recognize slider and lay off.
Donaldson awaiting the 1-0. Comes back with a bullet of a fastball. That's in there, 1-1. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Now the 1-2. And the fastball is low and inside, as he's got to back up to avoid that one.
Yeah, I don't think this is a guy you want to mess with here. He can hurt you in more ways than one.
Got him.
Let's take you through that at-bat right here on Show Track. Now you're going to see he'll start things off with a nice slider. But he's not going to double that pitch up. He's going to keep that one in his back pocket for a little while until he needs it again. Then after a little bit of a battle, goes back to that slider and finishes him off.
Stepping in now, Deoner Navarro. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Now the pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Here's another 0-2. Now a swing and another ball that I believe will find its way into the seats. Still 0-2. The next 0-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
And he was really late on this one. I mean, really late. You can see where the baseball is by the time he gets the barrel through. I mean, it's darn near in the catcher's glove already. That tells me he was probably looking for something else.
Into the box now, Kevin Pillar. Yes, he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. No score here as we play inning number 2. That's on the ground to short. This should end the inning. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Mark Teixeira will start things off in the bottom of the second.
Leading off for the Yankees, first baseman, Mark Teixeira.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Here we go.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
Yeah, and in a good hitter's park like this one, it's going to be even more important than usual to keep that fastball down. That's right where he's got to be living.
And now a pitch on the way. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Here's the 1-1. Fouled straight back. right-hander deals on 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Oh, that's not a bad idea right there. Go ahead and try that back foot slider on a 1-2. Hope you can get him to commit. That's a good job of laying off of that pitch.
He goes the other way as this is hit well out toward deep left field. Pilar has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1.
Now, I'll tell you what, this ball catches far too much of the plate. And he's lucky this one's not a souvenir right now.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And here's the ever-dangerous Carlos Beltran. First pitch to him. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now the 1-0 home to Beltran. Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away. The 1-1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Everything away here, and with pretty good reason.
Yeah, they'll say, left field, it's all yours. You want to beat us that way? Go ahead and do it.
Swinging a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. 2-2 pitch on the way. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Yeah, and that's not the pitch you want to throw on 2-2. That was so high, he didn't even have to think about swinging at it.
He'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
Well, that's just some indecision there on 3-2. You know, he's thinking, should I swing? You could just see him try and hold up, but by that point, he'd already broken the plane. That's an easy call.
Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
Yeah, those are the ones you like to start in at bat, especially your first time up.
I agree. Give me a nice, easy one in the dirt that I can take so I can really get ahead in that count early.
Here comes the 1-0. Here's a sharply hit ground ball, and look at this. Right between the shortstop and the third baseman. That's how you beat a shift. It's a base hit.
Well, if these guys are going to do anything this season, he's going to need to be a big part of that offense. And he comes through big time right here with a base hit in his very first at-bat.
Garrett Jones will get his first cuts here with 2 gone now and a runner at first. And here's the first pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. The next pitch. In tight again, and it's to 2-0 now. Very patient here in these opening few innings.
And I think that's exactly what they're going to need to do. The more hitters counts that you can get yourself in, the more fastballs you're going to see. And this is a good fastball hitting team.
Here's the 2-0 pitch now to Jones. And this is hit well towards the hole. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Let's train our show motion camera on that runner at first base. Here, he might have had a shot to get around to third, but you see him have to hold up to make sure the baseball doesn't hit him. And by the time he gets going again, he knows he'll have to hold on at second base.
Standing in now, Stephen Drew, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1.
Trying to jump on that first pitch changeup. That's a good pitch there to start this AB.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Pause, now the pitch. And there's a swing and a miss by Drew as they've got him 0-2 now.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hack.
He waits, now the pitch. And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair. We'll move to the third with no score. Dalton Pompey is ready to go here as we begin the third.
Center fielder, Dalton Pompey.